Not so long ago, a train went off the rails in these parts and it ended up right here. We'll retrieve it with a magnet. It seems like I'm pulling a steam locomotive. Hello everyone, friends, it's me again, Vyacheslav Ismailov, or VIYA. Welcome to the VIYA live channel, and my favorite section, magnetic fishing. We throw a huge search magnet into the water and try to get something unusual. A subscriber wrote to me about this place, his comment. I send him greetings. He told me that something happened here not so far away. More precisely, on that hill a long time ago, about 40-50 years ago, there was a small railway or something like that. Whether it was trains or trams that ran, but he told me that these were not trains but steam locomotives. He says that if you drop a magnet here, you can find things that will be evidence of that. Do you understand, operator?
So the train fell off the bridge, right?
Off the rails.
Off the rails?
Yes.
And into the water, right?
Well, yes, possibly such a story. What, you don't believe?
No, I don't believe, of course.
And why not?
Well, they would have gotten to him a long time ago. It's metal after all.
What are you talking about? You told me a different story off camera. You told me that you've been roaming around here since childhood and never saw any railroads, no trains, nothing, right? But first of all, of course, one can assume there used to be railroads all over the country. Here! Meanwhile, something caught my eye. I saw bubbles all over the water. Okay, well, something big is coming. I'm pulling it out now. There, this piece of wood.
Some kind of bowl.
We got lucky with the bowl today. Go wild. Do you know what this is, operator?
What?
It's a wheel from a steam train.
Sure, I know it.
What? Obviously. Look, it fits perfectly on the rails. What? You don't know what train wheels look like? Trains used to be bigger. That's why their wheels were like this.
You an expert? Have you been riding on what?
Me? On a train? My grandfather was a machinist, so if anything, on my mother's side. Yes. Today, of course, there are plenty of these water pipes around. They can be used for knitting something. Where's our intern? He's the expert on tea. I didn't throw it far. I should have thrown it where I found the wheel. Well, it's easy here. Everything is going very easy. Many people here are claiming that this is staged and not true, using profanity in their comments and statements. Especially for such viewers, we shoot all the doubles, all the videos in one take, so that there are no seams, no fakes, so that no one has hung anything on us on the magnet. Something is interfering. Found some red thing.
You've been dragged to the shore 10 times.
She got tangled in a red object that someone had messed up. We need to clear all this mess in front of us with our hands. We need to clean up here. And then we can find what we need. I felt like I had something. This is what it is. Some kind of trap. Where you say?
Oh, here, I'm telling you, this is your ancestors.
Do you hear? You're going to sit with me now, understand?
Come on, throw it.
Yes. Calm down. This thing bothers me, understand? Well, you think so because you're used to it. When it comes to steamers and trains, you're used to seeing something modern, powerful. These electric things, all sorts of modern ones. But earlier, trains looked different because the technologies were different. And they looked completely different. In our time, people can even print bones on 3D printers, can print food. Anything they want.
Can food be printed?
Just now I threw it there where I got the wheel from the steam train. And look, right away, look. They don't believe. They write that it's not true, just threw it and immediately got stuck. Such a stick, it cannot be simulated in any way.
I understand if you said that a car got stuck here because you can see a gigantic wheel here, some kind of Kamaz.
So how many years have passed already? Only here did not sink. They still write that in one and the same place. Here, literally, meter by meter, you know how much has happened. We live in Perm. Do you know what happened here during World War II? All the industry from across Russia was moved here. I'm serious, there was nothing like it before. Stop distracting me. You become a hater, you know? You can't do that. Okay, let's watch. And you thought there was nothing. I have something. Take a look. And I know what it is. I recognize it at a glance. So, look. See the sturdy flap? This is the flap directly. This is the gas pedal. Just like that, the gas pedal.
What?
To speed up the steamboat, I press like this, it goes.
Are you crazy or what? Everything there is done with levers. They press a lever. Toot toot. My editor is now putting a picture on the right. What pedals?
The drive control system for the train, there used to be pedals. Yes, pedals.
Oh, tell me more. There were holes like on a wheel, which proves that it was a steam locomotive.
Yes, in one design. Speaking of which, well done, operator. You're already acting like a real treasure hunter. That's it. Half the job, I tell you. So what else needs to be found? Until you believe me, I'll be here magnet fishing because I throw and immediately catch. Well, not quite like that. Here the bubbles go means there is a catch, means we'll pull something out. Until you believe me, we'll be here doing magnet fishing. We'll be here till night, till we're exhausted. I don't know. Okay, there's 100% chance there's some powerful big find there.
What's up?
The thicket here is full to the brim in any case. Oh, look, there it is. Well, look at that. Here. You're right, there was a signaling system. That's the very signal you're talking about, correct?
Maybe so.
This is a lever from a train, just like that. What is this? Wait, are you crazy? The coupling, of course, to switch gears in the train. So here's the gear, here's the gas, we'll get to the brake somewhere. It's all the same steam train. By the way, I'm not sure, is it a train or a steam locomotive? Probably a steam locomotive, given such old technologies. And in steam locomotives, there were also coupes, sleeping cars, all this from those times. Most likely that's how it was, so now.
Economy business class, yes, what else?
Why not? Haven't you watched various movies about murder on a train? Johnny Depp was even in one. No?
He was in pirates, he was on ships.
And he was also on trains. This cup again prevents me from reaching. A very heavy cup. But I feel that there is something there for me. The main thing is that it didn't collapse. It collapsed. But somewhere here, I felt that I was pulling. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yes, there is something. Look, look. Oh, what is this?
Maybe it got caught on the wire?
See, I told you I knew it. This, by the way, is a very rare and unusual heater that was used specifically in trains. Why am I so sure? Because it was charged here. It was charged
From steam, right? And plugged into an electrical outlet? Correct, right? Then why isn't it electric? A steam locomotive itself.
It's wireless because, understood. Look, have you ever seen one like this? Like this? You come to the conductor, he plugs it in for you, heats it up, charges it, you get this iron, it gets hot, the conductor unplugs it, you go to the coupe, you iron. Very heavy. While it's hot, you ironed everything, returned it back to this conductor for recharging. Because to prevent theft on trains, everyone used to steal them. They thought, why do you need it if it doesn't work again, right? Correct, that's why the system is like this.
I remember before in the compartment there were no charges. You go outside and sit, charge your phone.
Yes, I agree. It's my favorite story, you know. These are instant noodles, and you approach the boiler to fill up the kettle and wait until the noodles are ready. And outside the window you can hear choo 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 choo, and then you eat your instant noodles.
And you drink tea there?
I'm drinking from a really cool thermos. Guys, I'm curious. Do many people still enjoy traveling by train these days, or does everyone just prefer planes? Honestly, do you personally like train travel? Do you still prefer airplanes? I really like trains. It's a very romantic story. Stop distracting me! Do you believe that a steam train got stuck here? Shall we fish further? It was so nice to remember the instant noodles, and you look at this mess and there's nothing pleasant here at all. Hey, who littered there? I saw someone threw coffee. Guys, don't do this. It's very sad, very... When we are engaged in our natural water bodies with magnetic fishing, there is constant dirt and so much natural dirt, so to speak, not a little around. And here, actually, our modern dirt with you, so it's very sad. Saw something huge, pulled, it broke. Well, right at the shore, as usual. So, oh. Well, that's it, operator. Now you will definitely believe, yes, you already know what this is.
No, something with the hands.
So, of course, with the handles. This is a boiler. The very boiler that is filled with water. In this way, it is poured here and it boils here. People pour water for themselves and train passengers here. What? You didn't know?
Have you ever poured something for Sank?
One-on-one and drank tea from the same. Well, what? Say, have you never poured from such a thing yourself?
I don't remember him being like that. Strange, isn't it?
Of course, he's old and rusty. He's been underwater for 50 years. It's clear he's become old and rusty. Maybe this wheel is now in my way. Probably it can be a fine from him.
Well, you'll get the wheel, you'll clean it.
Well, no, how will I get it? It's a shod wheel of some Kamaz. Speaking of which, not so long ago we already got a Kamaz from the bottom. You can watch it in the video by the hint. Oh, hooked a Kamaz wheel. Ah, something is going on. The tea is very strong. Wow, look, here's another piece of evidence. Do you know what this is? A kettle. A kettle is used again for boiling. He could be installed in such a boiler. He could be here and boil like this. Could be installed at the bottom and there also boil water. Yes, the conductor could put it in the water and boil it, so there would be a kettle and tea. Well, you know, journeys are usually long, so you have to eat and drink a lot on the road. What's the longest time you've traveled by train, operator?
To the south, to Unearthing, it took me 2 or 3 days.
I traveled, it turns out, Perm, Gelenjik, I don't know, Adler, something like that.
The same thing.
Yes, plus minus the same, somewhere around 72 hours approximately. You have to sit on the train. Some might think we're going on a steam train with you. I just get confused sometimes. Trains, steam trains? It sounds very fun, I agree. Once we went to Yekaterinburg with the guys, and there we almost missed the train. It was very fun. Who's from Yekaterinburg? Maybe you saw us there. We were quite loud, which is why we were late. Listen.
What city are you from? You can write.
Do you hear something tore off me there? Maybe it's there. No, there was something 100%, but something tore off. Look, do you see it bubbling? Oh, is that a computer?
In the steamboat, yes. Was it standing?
I don't know. Ah, so this jacket, look, it's old Soviet. They heat up food on such ones. Before there were no microwaves, there were these ovens. Very convenient. You could...
Recent generations are lucky to have modern conveniences like microwaves and smartphones. Things were quite different in the past.
Listen, well, what are you starting? We're not 40 years old with you. They'll think we're some old farts. We also had smartphones almost from birth, for example.
No, well, when we were 10 years old.
Well, we already had them when we were 10.
But we used to heat up food on gas stoves.
But it was like that. Shema, many people do the same now. What are you starting?
You reminded me of instant noodles, bringing back childhood memories.
What was it like? Unhappy since you're telling it like that?
You can't understand why I'm happy since you don't know what it was like back then.
Yeah, so you don't know what it was like. I still don't know anything. Laughter. Oh, how you've tormented me. I would have believed myself if I were you. But everything is already obvious here. So many details, so much is drawn from the steam engine so well. Trust me, something fascinating is bound to happen any moment now. There's just no other way given. So, and as usual, it broke off at the shore. There's something undeniable there, like a magnetic force you can't conceal. You've likely heard or felt it. Well, it's clear. This is the train's exhaust system catalyst. Trains also have exhaust. You see, that's it. This is the catalyst. It was cut out.
In trains, they exist, right? The same?
What, you didn't know?
I don't understand technology at all, whether in cars or anything else.
So this is not evidence?
This is not evidence for me at all.
How you have tormented me.
You'll reach the train cabin, I believe.
What? I'll reach it now. We agreed to go further, probably. Maybe even reach the whole wagon. Why not? I once found a wagon underwater. You didn't believe me either, but I dived and found a wagon underwater. Wow, there's something good. So, again, the scoop is getting in my way. What is it, eh? Did it survive or not? It's unclear. There's something, some piece, some kind of handle just from the train. But I feel that there was more there. There was more. I pulled something heavy from here, but sometimes in such a scoop the finds remain forever. Well, somewhere here near the wheel, I felt something. So no, it means to the left because I've already pulled it from there and I feel that it's somewhere here. Strange.
It should be somewhere near the shore. You brought the bucket.
Something is stuck here, but it's uncertain. The bucket seems to be obstructing.
Via, this is the last straw. I've had enough. I'm leaving.
So, you won't believe that there was a train here?
No, I don't believe.
I found it here but couldn't reach it. Behind the frame I pulled out another one, but he said, these aren't train parts, just scraps. We don't usually show boring finds. It's obvious there was a train, but I don't understand why the operator doesn't believe me.
Here, big bubbles. Big bubbles.
Well, something's dragging. Okay, wow. Oh, look at this. It's a part from the train, I'm sure.
Of course.
Well, why not? It could be anything. Again, a pipe on a steamboat. How am I supposed to prove it to you? Ah, wait. There's some kind of buoy here.
Let me read.
Zaporozhye Motor Plant. It's a very well-known train manufacturer. The Zaporozhye Motor Plant, it seems. Yes, and they made trains. I'm telling you, I can swear by anything.
Come on, prove it.
I'll prove it now. Look, I'll put it here. The Zaporozhye Mechanical Plant is the leading manufacturer of spare parts for railway rolling stock in Ukraine and is active not only in the domestic market but also in foreign markets of supply.
Show me. Did you come up with it yourself?
No, look, Zaporozhye Mechanical, they even have a website. Manufacturer for railway rolling stock. All sorts of wagons, I told you. They even have a website. Look, do you see what's drawn inside? There's a train drawn there, you see, on the logo, and here too, Zaporozhye Motor Plant. Well, what?
Well, what? So all this is true?
Absolutely right, old man. I didn't lie. As soon as I found the wheel, I was sure that a train had sunk here.
You're out of your mind.
Yes. It turns out that way. That's how it is, guys. You can't believe it until you're poked with a finger. So try to trust experts like me. Put likes under this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell so you don't miss the videos that come out every day, especially for you. I was with you, Vyacheslav Ismailov or Zhivia. See you soon. Bye.
This These videos, by the way, are very cool. I recommend you to watch them.